Good morning, guys. Welcome to reading class. Let's continue with the story Komodo dragons. Let's review the vocabulary. Armor, it's the covering worn to protect the body in fightings. The skin of this lizard is very strong and protected against attacks from other animals. Fierce, synonym for savage, and wild. Harshest, roughest to the touch, taste, eye or ear. Lizards, reptiles, somewhat like snakes, but with 4 legs and thicker bodies. Prey is an animal hunted or seized for food. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals with backbones and lungs. And roam is wander. It's like travel. Travel. There's a synonym for travel. Roam, wander, travel.
Yeah,
Now
but I
let's
have a
read the
question.
story. What's your question?
So, the snakes are reptiles, right?
Yes, they are, but they don't have legs.
You said that they have lungs. That reptiles have lungs.
Yeah.
How much lungs does a snake have? Because it's just like a little space for.
In the body.
So they are like small. Lungs.
Small lungs.
Miss?
Reptile has small lungs. Yeah.
Can you imagine a snake with legs?
Well, actually, if you remember a lizard, accordingly to some people, Christian people, they say that snakes before used to have legs, but before they did something that was not good in the Eden garden, in el jardín de Eden. So God
Evolutionate and then don't have legs anymore.
No legs anymore.
I know that story, me.
But Daniel, hello, your camera, please. 217. 217. 217. So that's what it says. Komodo dragons, 217. So we're gonna start reading here. Komodo says here, dragons or lizards? Dragons or lizards?
My first answer is lizard.
You saw in the video that it says, even though they are dragons, they do not spit out fire through the mouth. Meet the Komodo dragon. Some people think that dragons are only make-believe animals. Make-believe are creatures that appear in fairy tales. Esas criaturas mágicas, okay, that appear in fairy tales, like the flying, fire-breathing dragons in books and movies. But if you travel to the far-off islands of a country called Indonesia, you can find real life dragons, Komodo dragons. So where do they live, class? Where Komodo dragons live?
In South Asia.
In Indonesia. Indonesia, okay? Yes, Indonesia is part of Asia. Also, I don't know if you have heard, Indonesia suffered a very strong tsunami.
No. Means in Indonesia have people.
What, Indonesia? Indonesia, the island of Indonesia is a paradise. It's a very popular tourist site. But Indonesia was hit by a tsunami. Indonesia. and 100,000 people die in Indonesia. Yeah.
Except for the Komodo dragons.
Well, when happened that? Let me see. Big tsunami in 2004. Sumatra. The island of Sumatra. Because Indonesia is the country that is formed by groups of islands. Indonesia is not just one island, are many islands. The great tsunami happened in...
Me, do you want to live in that place?
Actually, no,
I
but
know.
you know, actually,
I
the island is beautiful, like the island. Would you like to live in Roatan, for example?
Yes.
It's beautiful, right?
I
Beautiful.
never go into Roatan.
Mm.
Yes, I don't go to that place in Roatan. I don't know. I don't know if Roatan is beautiful or no.
Yes, it is.
Roatan is beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a paradise on earth.
I say that because I never go to that place.
Okay, so here, Komodo dragons don't fly. Okay, don't fly. Like the make-believe animals, creatures that we saw in movies. They don't breathe fire either. So why are they called dragons? Because they are the biggest lizards in the world. They look like little dragons.
Yes.
Oh, you're telling me that are the real dragons.
Okay, Jose Enrique, read and finish here, please.
Wait, do you like the
Komodo dragons are a type of lizard called a monitor. They come from the Komodo Island area of Indonesia, near the northwest shore of Australia. It is one of the harshest and hottest places in the world. Often the temperature is 100
Degrees
degrees
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Sometimes even that
Even.
even
Uh-huh.
as 111
110
Celsius.
degrees Celsius. Sorry. How do you read this? This one. This is it is a number, and then there is a small circle here and the letter. The letter for the degrees is
110 Fahrenheit.
100 degrees. This little circle, this little circle, you have to say, you read it and you say degrees. Let me write
And the
it.
F is Fahrenheit, right?
Fahrenheit, yes.
It's like
110 degrees
110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. If it is a letter C, so you say 110 degrees Celsius. But the 110 degrees Celsius is very, very hot. Very hot.
Yes.
Remember that boiling point is about 100 degrees. El agua hierve a 100 grados. And if it is 110, it's very hot. Okay. Maria Jose.
So you're telling me, let's say if I have a pool with 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it will be so hot and I will burn. Oh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
On the hottest days, dragons escape the heat by getting out of the sun. They rest in underground burrows, but in the morning when they first wake up, they lie in the sun to warm up.
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
do that on colder days too. That's because, like all lizards, they they are reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals. They
Mhm.
need outside heat, like sunlight, to
Exactly.
warm up them.
To warm them up. Exactly. They need to heat the body by taking sunlight. A sun bath. Un baño de sol. Alan, your turn.
On the hosted, no,
Uh-huh.
on the hosted days, dragons cap
Where are
the
you reading? Maria Jose finished here. So it means you need to start here.
Mm. Like most lizards, hammer dragons are activate during the
Active.
day,
Mhm.
active during the day and sleep at
Live
night,
at night. See?
but
Males
males
and
and
females
females they
dig
dig
burrows.
burrows.
Uh-huh.
They sleep in their burrows at night and often rest in them during the hot day.
Mhm.
They like to dig there in open hillsides,
Hillsides. Uh-huh.
hillsides or alongside streams.
Streams. Okay. Hillsides or along streams. That's water. Streams are water. Okay. Kristen.
Okay.
To here, Kristen. Look at this one. Says dragons can grow to over 10 feet long. 1 feet is 30 centimeters. If you have a ruler close to you, 1 feet is the length of one ruler. Who has a ruler close?
Me, Jose Enrique.
Let's see. Jose Enrique and Iris also has a ruler.
Tú, María José.
1 feet. The length of that ruler is 1 foot. Now, if you put 10 rulers, that's the length of one Komodo dragon. It's huge, right? And imagine that is a lizard.
I have 2 rulers.
It can be as big as a crocodile, as an alligator. It can grow. It can grow a lot. So imagine if we are in front of one of these animals. I would be scary.
Look, this is a length of the
10 rulers.
length of my 2.
So you have to imagine the length of this dragon as 10 rulers. It's very big, very long.
This means like this.
Yeah, 10 rulers, because one ruler is one foot. But this one says that can grow to over 10 feet. Very big. Okay, who was reading? Kristen. Okay, let's begin here in the question.
What do Komodo dragons look like? Reptiles have scales.
Instead
Of soft skin.
Komodo dragons are covered
With?
with rock scales.
Huh?
These scales are bumpy
Bumpy?
and look like armor.
Like an armor. Bumps are these. Can you see this one? It has bumps. See? This.
What is that in Spanish?
Como how can we say? Cars, for example, has un bumper delantero y un bumper trasero. Un bump also es el túmulo que usted encuentra en la calle. Eso es un bump. That's a bumper.
The bumps help protect the lizards as they move around. The dark color
Of
adult help them soak up the
heat.
heat of the sun.
Okay, good job. Now it is then Krista, Iris. Read up
So
to here,
Miss,
please.
You said the Komodo dragons are like the shape of a kid.
Kid, like a kid. I like a kid.
Oh, like the size of a Komodo dragon is like the size of a kid, right?
It could be. It could be like an adult. Like an adult because 10 rulers is, oh no, is bigger than us. Si lo ponemos así, horse vertical.
No, but I mean of the feet to the head. So the body of the Komodo dragon starts to the feet and gets
Finished.
to the head.
No, it's from the head to the tip of the tail. You have to include the tail. Okay, continue. Who's gonna continue? Iris, right? Here, start here.
I have problems with the internet.
Okay. Keep your camera off. Iris, Komodo dragons.
Komodo dragons walk on both legs.
On both.
Both legs. Their tails switch black and
Back and forth. Like that.
Then
Balance.
They hold their heads high so that they can see and smell the
Lightest hint.
of a nearby animal. Adult dragons can grow to be over 10 feet long. They can weigh as much as 215 pounds.
250 pounds. Son 250 libras. So it could be pretty heavy. Males.
Males are usually bigger
Than
females.
females. Exactly, because it's the same word. See? Males. So the other one, females, because it's the same. Males, females. Okay. Komodo dragons are
males are boys and
yes,
females are girls.
Girls. Komodo dragons are very strong. They also have claws. Claws that are 2 to 3 inches long. Each claw 2 to 3 inches long. Very long. These claws help the dragons to dig holes and to grasp their prey.
Let's another question about Komodo dragons.
Komodo dragons.
¿La Komodo dragon está viejo? ¿Die or no?
Yes,
Or
of
no
course.
die?
Yes, know it. So of course, that's a cycle of life. Hazel, Hazel's turn, and then Santiago. Hazel, read. Start here. Read the question. Hazel.
Komodo dragons hunt and eat other animals. Animals that eat other animals are called predators.
Cold.
Komodo dragons are fierce hunters. They eat anything they can catch, from rats to goats. Are something
They.
they even eat water buffalo.
Here.
Which
No, they can
can
catch here. Here, sorry. They can catch and eat.
animals that are much bigger than they are. Sometimes they even eat water buffalo, which can weigh over 1,000 pounds.
Imagine 1,000 pounds. 1,000 libras. Ooh, that's a lot. So they can eat small animals like rats and big animals like goats. Like goats. So they can eat everything.
Goats and
Santiago.
deers. They can eat deers too.
Water buffaloes, about these animals weigh about 1,000 pounds, and a Komodo dragons is about 250. 250. If we compare the weight of a Komodo dragons, which is 250 pounds, with a water buffalo, which is 1,000 pounds, the buffalo is tres veces más grande, 3 times bigger than the Komodo dragons. Continue, Santiago. Stop reading here. Start here.
Okay. These giant lizards don't have very big teeth, but they have a lot of them. These teeth are very sharp, just perfect for biting chunks of meat. The edges of the teeth have ridges. The ridges are food for biting.
For biting. And
holding onto their dinner. Komodo dragons stick their tongues out all the time. They don't do it to each other.
Says Komodo dragons stick their tongues out all of the time. So the tongue of the Komodo dragons, this one, la lengua, it's out of its mouth all the time. And it's not to tease, no es por molestarse entre ellos. No. Why Komodo dragons used to do this? Let's see, what else is in list? Adriana, read from here to the end, please. And we finish with you.
Okay. They do it for the same reason snakes do, to smell.
Smell, see? So they don't smell using the nose. They smell using the tongue. Continue.
The peak of the snout has they will wave their tongues through the air. That's why the tongue is forked.
Like this. The tongue is forked like this.
Forked
or shaped.
Or shaped like a gift.
Y. Y. This is a Y. Letra Y, like a Y. That
gives the tongue
a wider
surface to tell which direction a smell is coming from.
Usually,
Usually, Komodo dragons wait quietly
quietly,
their dinner to come to them. If they need to throw
tough,
off, they can run as fast as 8 million
miles.
miles per hour.
Mhm.
They can't run that fast too very long, but it can help them catch their dinner.
Okay, so they are not so fast, but they can run at 19 kilometers por hora. That's not so slow. So, a Komodo dragons, no. Believe me that they are not so slow.
It's like this.
Sometimes, okay, a car, when the thing is, the problem is that Komodo dragons walk and they walk constantly. So no, they walk constantly when they are chasing a prey, for example. They don't run. They just continue walking. And finally they reach the prey. But we're gonna see, we're gonna read it, we're gonna discover later on how they trap the prey, okay?
We have
Yes.
Or swim.
Yes, it is.
Como dragon swim.
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna discover that in the next.
Yes, Miss.
like
The Komodo dragon swim.
They live on land. They live on land. Okay, guys.
What?
In a couple of minutes. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. I love you.